Alright, so both of them are under 9 feet long. And this one's about 45 inches. This is about 4 feet, 48 inches. Maybe a little bigger. This one has an integrated zipper that the net can be hung up or it can be flipped the other way, this way, and you can lay in it without the net. The net's underneath it. And I just thought this was pretty simple, you know, as long as you can get these things that hang the net decent or somehow run a string through it or whatever. But that said, you know, all you need is this. And I've been quite comfortable in these. You know, with integrated insulation underneath, or, you know, improvements to it, I think it could be good hammocks. Action. Alright, this kind of goes to Hummingbird, my most recent test hammock. What Eno did on my main hammock is it sewed one of its bigger pockets, and I just have a terrible time with these tiny little pockets. I like the idea of stuffing the hammock in there, so my main hammock has a little pocket and a big pocket. That's kind of one reason why I saved these ripped up hammocks, just to kind of, I don't know, maybe I can get that sucker off there and make some sort of use of it. But this guy even came with an extra little pocket inside it, and I really enjoyed that extra little pocket. And I feel like they're about the right size, right a little bit under 9 feet by like 45 inches, 49 inches, and I just fit in them perfect. You know, it's like a cloud if I put my pad in it. Action. Alright, taking a look at this hammock. Let's get a bigger stuff sack sewn here, the little one that came with it here. I kind of like them on there. I like stuffing things, you know, you fit the suspension and it's loose. I don't have to, I feel like it rips practically going into that. But anyway, you know, this is just kind of snapped on here. I just thought it was kind of cool to hang in it like this. It kind of just sticks there, you know, slide in there, flip it over, whatever. But all it is the pad. The pad just kind of fits in there really nice like that, and it's not like I need it, you know. I can just stay the night on the ground, but you know, I can crawl in here and use this quilt inside it, or you know, I want to figure out how to sew something like this to the bottom of it, you know, like an under quilt, or snap it along there, just a smaller hammock. You know, I don't need any 10 or 11 feet hammock. You know, this is 9 feet, not even 9 feet. Action. Yeah, so this is what I've been going for some years. I just want to like integrate the insulation with the little hammock, and the little hammock, I don't need anything like 10 or 11 or 12 feet long. This is only about a little bit under 9 feet, like 102 or 7 inches or something, I don't know. And it's only about 4 feet wide. It's only 45 inches wide or something, but makes for a really nice compact little hammock. You can even, I don't know, I just discovered things about these quilts. You can just flip it, you know, and whatever, it's not too bad. But and I'm comfortable in here. I don't have much calf ridge or anything. At least I've compared it to bigger hammocks, and I don't notice a huge result. So it's like that much less mass and more simplicity. I could go between more trees and everything else. So anyway, having some fun out here. Life's rough. Action. Yeah, well, I sometimes look at this setup and fantasize about, like, man, what if I could just, I don't know, just keep this like this, one quilt. But it's not really true. You still get the wind underneath and everything. Sure, you could make it in the summer, but there's something that's better in hammocking, simpler, lighter weight, that's to come, I think. So to review, I feel like my pad is like a super nice part of my hammock system. You know, I know they're kind of a pain to like blow up and stuff, but it makes the hammock flat basically. And I have a hard time understanding, like, get in the slot, baby. It's kind of hard to do it one-handed, but that's what it looks like, just like a kayak. Then the quilt normally just lays in there, but I just kind of discovered I can just take the quilt and just kind of snap it around there, especially when it's windy like today. But that's all it is. I mean, you can picture the quilt on the bottom or the top, or just making something with it all integrated. You don't need the pad, you know. Like, I'm fine without the pad. It's just super comfortable, and when I'm out on expeditions I can always go to the ground. So it's not that you have to, but it's something else, just comfort necessity that I've come to know. Like this right here, you can just snip snap, you know, like this. Hard to do this stuff one-handed, and you know, you can imagine some things there, right? You know, you just, like, if the whole thing was integrated and a little piece of insulation to zip into, or, you know, like, I just been climbing into it like that lately. Slide right in there, or slide right in here, and it all stays even in the wind. Pretty nifty. Oh yeah.